Welcome to Fightmaster Yoga, the place to get your yoga fix. I'm Lesley Fightmaster. Today's yoga video is a total body vinyasa flow for strength and flexibility. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a free yoga class. We're starting sitting nice and tall. Feel free to sit up on a block or a blanket. Widen the collarbones, close your eyes, take a big breath, and bring your hands together in front of your hearts. May our practice today bring peacefulness, calmness to our bodies and minds, both on and off of our mats. Release your hands and then inhale, sweep the arms out, around and up, palms facing each other. Exhale, left hand to right knee and right hand behind twist. Inhale to lengthen through the spine. Exhale, roll the right shoulder back, maybe twist a little bit more. Head to center, body to center. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms facing each other. Exhale, right hand to left knee, left hand behind. Sit tall on your inhale. Roll the left shoulder back. Exhale, twist. And then inhale, bringing the head to center. Unwind, switch the cross of your legs. Now this time, interlace your hands in front of you. Face your palms out and then inhale, arms up by ears. Exhale, start to turn to your right. Use your internal muscles to make this twist. Draw your shoulder blades gently toward the waist as you continue to lift up through the arms and hands. Maybe twist a little deeper. And inhale to center. Release your hands, unclasp. And now reclasp. Other pinky on the bottom, palms out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, start to turn to your left. As you inhale, get really tall. As you exhale, use your obliques, your internal muscles to twist, twist, twist. So good for the spine. Bring yourself to center and release. Come off your block or blankets if you're using them and come forward to hands and knees and then hips back to the heels. Extended child's pose. Extend the arms, spread the fingers, and then tuck your toes under. And stretch back once again. Really use the arms. Now this time, inhale, come forward. Widen the collarbones. Lift the chin and tailbone. Now exhale, round the back chin toward chest and press all the way back to child's pose. Little longer breath. Inhale, come up. Widen the collarbones. Lifting chin, lifting tailbone up. Exhale, round your back. One long exhale takes you back to the heels. Now one more time. Longest breath. Inhale, 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 inhale. Come forward. Bring your heart forward through the gates of your arms. Look up gently. And then exhale, exhale, exhale as you round the back and take your hips back to your heels. Pause here, spreading fingers wide. Press into the base of the fingers. Then come up onto the knees. Downward dog. Arms, shoulders, distance, feet, hips width. And just start to bicycle one leg and the other, bending one knee and the other. And now bend both knees, stick your hips way up, stretch your back out, and then straighten the legs as much as you can. Make sure your heels are right behind your middle toes, arms and ears in line. Pull in through your ribs and your belly. Stretch. I love me some down dog. Inhale, come forward into plank pose, top of a push-up. I'm going to pause here a moment as you exhale. Knees can be up or down. Lower all the way slowly to your belly. Bring your hands by your low ribs. Little cobra. Press all 10 toenails down, butt toward heels. And then lower down. Keep the belly pulling in. Inhale, little higher cobra if you can. Look to the right. If it bothers your back, stay lower. Keep lengthening tailbone to heels. Come to center and lower down. Inhale, come up again. Roll shoulders back and down, looking over the left shoulder, stretching the neck here, and then coming back down. Keep the hands by the low ribs. Inhale, either low cobra or to up dog. If you're in up dog, thighs and knees off the floor, then tuck the toes, stretch back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Now look forward, bend the knees, and step your feet to your hands. Then inhale, hands to shins, lengthen your spine, look up. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Press down through the feet and rise up on your inhale and exhale to the front of your mat, hands at heart center. Then bring your arms down, feet parallel, hips distance or together. Inhale, sweep the arms out, around and up. As you exhale, hinge from your hips and fold forward over your legs. On your inhale, come halfway up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, make your way into plank pose and lower slowly, chaturanga, knees up or down. Inhale, upward dog or low cobra. Now come back to plank. Either stay here and hold it, or halfway down, press back to plank and then to down dog. So a little extra strength for you in your Surya Namaskar A today. Stretching back. Keep the belly lifted, even out your breath, then look up, hips high as you lightly step or float feet to hands, lengthen halfway up. Exhale to fold, press through the feet, inhale, reach up, keep the ribs and belly in. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale, sweep the arms up, and exhale, hinge from your hips to fold over the legs. On the inhale, lengthen the spine, look up. As you exhale, step to plank and chaturanga. Shoulders no lower than elbows. Then inhale to press into up dog or cobra. As you exhale, make your way to plank. Either stay or chaturanga, press up to plank and downward facing dog. So if it's too much to take that extra chaturanga, hold plank, or you could do it with your knees down. Keep stretching back to lengthen the spine. Spread the fingers wide, press into the base of the fingers, lift up through your forearms as you breathe here, and then exhale everything out. Step forward on your inhale, lengthen halfway up. Exhale and fold in. Root through the feet. Inhale, reach all the way up, and exhale, bring the hands down. One more. Inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, hinge from your hips and fold forward. On your inhale, look up to lengthen. As you exhale, step or float back, chaturanga. If you float back, please bend the elbows. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, plank. Either hold it or double dipping, chaturanga, press up and stretch into down dog. Breathing here. As you press into the base of the fingers and you lift through your forearms, try to turn your outer upper arms triceps back and lift your inner upper arms biceps forward. Look up, hips high, lightly step or hop up. Then inhale, lengthen. Exhale to fold, press down. Inhale with a long spine, reach up. Exhale and pause here, feet hips width. Now bring your right arm down and reach left arm in line with ear. Stretch the side body. Keep the legs firm. Keep lengthening tailbone to heels as you spin your inner thighs back. Come to center, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, left arm down, reach the right arm over, stretching the side body. Try to keep your hips level. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, bringing hands to hearts. Back to Tadasana at the front of the mat. And inhale, feet together or hips distance, bend the knees, drop the hips, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward and straighten your legs any amount. Look up, inhale. Exhale, step or float, Chaturanga Dandasana. Then inhale to press through hands and feet, up dog or cobra. Exhale to down dog. As you inhale, right away, step your right foot up, spin your back heel down for warrior one. Pull the right hip back. Exhale, ride your breath down, chaturanga, one big breath. Then inhaling, upward dog, shoulders over wrists. Exhale back to down dog. One big breath here. Left foot steps, back heel is down, warrior one. So one big inhale through all of that. Then exhale, lower back down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, press through the hands and feet, open the front of the body. Exhale, stretch all the way back again, downward facing dog. Anytime you want to break, please push pause, take a child's pose. It's always an option. Even out the breath here, draw in through the ribs and belly, look up, hips high, step or hop, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, drop the hips on your inhale for chair pose, Utkatasana, and then back to Samastitihi. Again, bend the knees, inhale, drop the hips. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, look up. Exhale, step or float, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, up dog. Exhale to downward dog. Right away, inhale, right foot steps, one long breath all the way up. And then exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, one long exhale. Inhale, make it a full breath, up dog. And exhale, back down dog. Inhale right away, left foot steps. It's a long inhale all the way up. Then exhale to lower back down. Try to do this one long breath and then full inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Even out the breath here. Inhales and exhales equal in length. Pull in through the ribs and belly. Lift up on the pelvic floor muscles as you stretch out your spine. Try to stay with the breath. Look forward. Step or hop as you inhale. Come halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. Then exhale, fold. On your inhale, bend the knees, drop the hips. Utkatasana, reaching up. And Samastitihi, come to standing. Step your feet hips distance apart. Bring your hands to your hips. On your inhale, look up, lengthen, exhale. Hinge from your hips. Grab your big toes with your first two fingers. Lengthen the spine, look up. And then fold on your exhale. Bend the knees if you need to. If you can straighten the legs, then shift your weight toward the balls of your feet so your hips are right above your heels. Crown of the head is reaching down. Pull in through your belly. Lift it in and up. Shoulders away from ears. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, grab your hips. Inhale, come all the way to standing. Back to Tadasana at the front of the mat. Feet together or hips width apart. Then we're going to balance. Grounding down through your left leg. Pick up your right foot. Take it anywhere above or below your knee. Anywhere but on the knee joint for tree pose. Find a steady focal point. Reach up through the arms if you can. Draw the front ribs in. Lengthen through the back body. Now pin your left hip in towards center as you drop your right hip down. Breathing. Now point the knee forward and extend the leg. Hold it up as high as you can comfortably, but keep your hips right above, or shoulders right above hips. Keep dropping outer right hip down. And then release it. Release the arms. Ground down now through your right leg. Left foot up anywhere below the right knee or above it. Anywhere at all is fine, just not on the knee joint. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Now pin your right hip in towards center and drop your left hip down. Keep a steady gaze. Spin your triceps forward. And now point the knee forward and extend the leg. As you lift it up, keep dropping that left hip down. Keep hips above heels. Try not to lean back. And bend the knee, release. Good work. Back to Tadasana at the front of the mat. Then inhale, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale and fold forward. On your inhale, lengthen the spine, look up. Exhale, step or float through Chaturanga. And inhale, press up through the hands and feet, and exhale to downward dog. This time we'll lift the right leg back and up. Come way up onto the ball of the left foot as you bring your knee forward, shoulders over wrists, and then step it lightly forward. Stay on the ball of the back foot for high lunge, crescent. Take a moment, bend the back knee, tilt the pelvis forward, then straighten it, pulling your right hip back. Reach up tall through all four sides of the waist. Now bend your right elbow. Take your left hand on top of that elbow. You can stay with that or bring the left arm behind. To clasp hands, hold your shirt or grab a strap. Roll your left shoulder back. Make sure your right knee is above your ankle this whole time. Now take the back foot flat. Keep the arms as they are. Warrior two, line up front heel and back arch. Drop your right hip down. Lift your back inner thigh up. Then release the arms out and drop the left arm, reverse your warrior. Bend into your right knee. Keep reversing, straighten the right leg slowly, stretch the side body. Inhale, set up for triangle pose. Shorten the stance if you like to. Hinge from your hip crease. Reach, reach, reach out and down. Stretch up through the left arm. So your right hand can go to your shin, foot, floor, or a block. Lengthen all four sides of the waist, especially from your right hip through your right armpit. Look up at your top hand if it's okay with your neck. Release, bend the knee, Chaturanga. Inhaling, upward dog or cobra. Exhaling, downward dog. Let's do the left side. Inhale, left leg back and up from the inner thigh. Exhale, bring it forward. Come way up onto the ball of your right foot. Round your back a little bit. And then looking at the left hand, lightly step the foot there. Stay on the ball of your back foot as you rise up on the inhale. Bend the back knee, tilt the pelvis forward a little. Then keep that length you created as you straighten the back leg. Make sure the left knee's over the ankle. Now, bend your left elbow. Take your right hand on top of it. You can stay here for your shoulder stretch or bring right arm out to the side and behind your back. Clasping hands, holding shirt, holding a strap, whatever works. Keep reaching the left arm up. Tricep spins forward towards your face and roll right shoulder back. Let's take the back foot flat, line up heel to arch, warrior two. Continue making sure knee is over ankle and pointed over the middle toes. Press the back thigh back and lift back inner thigh up. Release the arms, reverse your warrior. Drop the right arm, bend into the left knee. Now keep reversing as you straighten the left leg. Take an exhale here. Next inhale, come up. Set up for triangle. Shorten the stance if you like. I like more stability, so I shorten it. Hinge from your hip crease. Reach, reach, reach out and then down. Left hand to shin, foot floor or block. Stretch through the right arm. Shoulders in line with each other. Look up toward the right hand unless it bothers your neck. Lengthen from your left hip crease through the left armpit. Keep drawing the left hip under you. And then bend the knee. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, press through hands and feet. Exhale, tuck the toes, making your way back. Downward facing dog. Stretch back here and then look forward and come to seated. Stepping or hopping. We'll set up for bridge. Heels under knees, feet hips width and parallel, toes in a little. Pressing into the heels, come on up, grab the sides of your mat, roll shoulders under. You can keep that or interlace your fingers. And keep lengthening your sitting bones toward the backs of your knees, spiraling your thighs toward each other. Pull the belly in, keep the low belly engaged. And then slowly lower down, soles of feet together, knees apart, with a hand on your heart center, hand on your belly. Breathe here. Think of something you're grateful for today. Anything at all. And let's set up again. Feet hips width, heels under knees. Pull the belly in as you lift into bridge. You can hold the sides of the mat or interlace fingers as the shoulders roll under first. Then spin your inner thighs toward one another. Lengthen sitting bones toward backs of knees. Keep your neck long. Draw your front ribs down. Absorb them into your body. Release. Roll down. Soles of feet together, knees apart. Hand on the heart center, hand on the belly. Think of your heart's desire. What is it that you would really love to have, do, or be? And then this last one, grab your block if you have one. I'm going to take it right to the base of the spine. Supported bridge. And then we're lifting the legs. So in a moment, as you're ready, start to lift your legs up toward the ceiling or toward the sky if you're outside. And keep the legs together. Spin your inner thighs toward each other, just like you did in bridge. Lift up through the balls of your feet or flex the ankles and lift through heels. This one is great for relaxing the nervous system. Start to bend the knees. Come down, lift off your block, and now we'll hug knees into chest, Apanasana. As you grab your knees, also grab a strap if you have one handy, or use a towel or whatever you have, and take it to the ball of your right foot, extending right leg up. Bend your left knee, left foot on the floor. You can keep it there or extend the left leg out, toes point up. Draw your right hip forward so hips are level. Now take left hand onto left hip and open the right leg to the right. Keep your left hip down. Look over your left shoulder unless it bothers your neck. And then inhale, center, switch hands with your strap. Exhale, twist. Bring it over to the left and look over your right shoulder. Inhale, bring it back to center. And exhale, release it. Bend your right knee. Sole the foot onto the floor. Strap to the ball of the left foot. Reach that up. Draw left hip forward. Extend right leg forward, or you can keep it bent. Breathe here, stretching out the hamstrings. Now keep your right hand on your right hip as you open the leg to the left. Look over the right shoulder. Nice stretch for the hip as we slow down and cool down. Inhale, leg to center, switch hands with your strap. Exhale and twist, looking over the left shoulder. If it bothers your neck, of course, look straight up. Bring it back to center as you inhale, and then release it. Put it off to the side. Bend the knees, draw your sitting bones towards your heels to lengthen your spine, making sure it's nice and long. Into Shavasana, extend the legs, arms by your sides, let your feet flap open. Close your eyes, get comfy. Our quote today comes from Thich Nhat Hanh. When we practice smiling peacefully and calmly, our peace can permeate the entire universe. The source of a true smile is an awakened mind. Relax. I'll be back very shortly. Begin to take longer breaths as you move through your hands and your feet. Take a long stretch through your arms and your legs. Bend your knees, roll yourself off to your right for a moment. Feeling that calm, that peacefulness, and thank yourself for taking your practice. Come on up, get a comfortable seat, bring hands together. Let's bring our hands to the forehead to remind us to have clear and loving thoughts. Our hands to the heart center to remind us to have clear and loving intentions. And the hands to the mouth reminding us to have clear and loving communications. And let's send this positive energy out to all beings everywhere. Namaste. The light in me recognizes and honors the light in you. Bye.